If you find that your diesel truck is struggling to start on a frigid morning or feels like it has lost all its power when you try to merge onto the highway, you might be facing a P04A6 error code. This diagnostic trouble code refers to a problem within the exhaust pressure control valve B position sensor or switch circuit, and it is a common sight on vehicles from Volkswagen, Audi and Toyota. This specific valve is a solenoid-controlled component designed to regulate back pressure when the engine is cold, which helps increase cabin heat much faster and aids in windshield defrosting during those freezing winter months. The PCM powertrain control module monitors data from the EEBP exhaust back pressure sensor, the IIT intake air temperature sensor, and the MIP manifold absolute pressure sensor to decide exactly how to move this valve. If the computer sees a signal it does not like, it will set the P04A6 code and often disable the system entirely to prevent any damage. You might notice an illuminated check engine light, increased exhaust emissions, or even a noticeably poor engine performance when the car is still warming up. The most frequent causes are a faulty exhaust pressure control valve, damaged wiring harnesses that have corroded over time, or in rare cases a failing powertrain control module. To fix this, you should start by doing a thorough visual inspection of the valve and its electrical connections for any corrosion or loose pins that might be causing a bad connection. You will need to use a digital multimeter set to ohms to test the internal resistance of the solenoid by connecting your leads to the ground and power terminals and then comparing that number to the factory specifications. If the reading shows an open circuit or is completely out of limits, then you know the solenoid is dead and needs to be replaced. You also need to check for 12 volts of power at the harness side with the ignition on and ensure there is a solid ground connection back to the chassis. If you find that the valve and wiring are perfect but the computer is not sending out a reference voltage, it is time to visit a professional shop, as you might be looking at a faulty computer, which is a very expensive and complicated part to replace on your own. Addressing this issue early will keep your diesel engine running efficiently and ensure you are not left shivering in a cold cabin. See you in the next one.